Hey, what's up, everyone? Well, I just saw the news about Takahashi Juri, who is a former member of AKB48. She became a member of Woollim's Rocket Punch. Her 5-year contract expired, and she's no longer with the group, which is sad because she was someone that one of the reasons why I got into Rocket Punch. Not just her, but also the other members through Produce48. So as we know, Eyes One members, went on to, become the Seraphim, Ive, and some went for their own solo careers like Kwon Yunbi, Jo Yuri, Lee Cheon, Choi Yena, to name a few. And Honda Hitomi and Yabuki Nako went on to bigger things for television in Japan, and there's just so much going on with the Eyes One members that I can't help but be proud of all that they have accomplished, right? So I think if anything, while there's been a lot of spotlight on Eyes One, there's a lot, there's quite a few artists from Produce48 who went on to big things, and one of them is of course Takahashi Juri. So this one is a performance from Produce48 when Juri's team, and I believe who was in here again, Jo Yuri was also on here too as a vocalist. But I just remembered when this would come out, and I'm like, my gosh, I was a little worried because Takahashi Juri was the center, and I know she was a little worried herself. But when I watched it, and I was just like, yeah, I was so excited for her because she really, her and the group really did a wonderful job. So here is that performance. I haven't watched it since Produce48 ended, so it's been a while, long time. About 5 years now, 2018. Let's check it out.
Whoa, hey, 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 gonna be alright, right? Whoa, hey, 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 let's go.
With Jo Yuri. There's Judy. Oh. What's her name? Oh my gosh, I can't forget. Oh my gosh, what is her name again? Oh no. Oh my gosh, come on. Let's see here. Okay, Yuhua is the entertainment, is the where the management was, and their female group is called Everglow, and the member from Everglow from Produce48, because I know, Shihyun. There we go. Sihyun. Not Shihyun, Sihyun. So, the only thing that was weird about Sihyun is that, she had a consistent look for her from Everglow, but then I just remember seeing her, well, I just want to make sure. Oh no, Sihyun was in Produce 101. No, she participated in 48. Yeah, Produce48. And she was 27th place. That is her. But I remember what was interesting with Sihyun is that her image tends to change throughout the years, and I was like a little concerned because I just saw a recent video. I was like, is that her? I was like, how come she looks so different now? But yeah, she looks great though. She looks great. But definitely different from here. Judy Takahashi. I mean, Takahashi Juri still looks the same. Joe Yuri still looks the same. But yeah, I think this group really did well against the competition. Let's continue. Mako. Okay, Kojima Mako. That's the one that they just showed. She was also from AKB48, and she became a YouTuber. So, a fashion YouTuber. Here's Takahashi Juri with her always blinking with the eye blink, eye wink. Joe Yuri.
잘한다.
They did great. Joe Yuri getting ready to bust out with her vocals.
잘한다 조율이.
Joe Yuri's awesome. I love her. I remember after this performance, especially Juri and Mako became so popular that they were getting a ton of gifts from Produce48, and she loved it. You could tell she loved it, and the attention they were getting in South Korea and also in Japan was pretty awesome. But everyone did a wonderful job. But I think if anything, I think with Joe Yuri, she showcased her vocals. It was really strong there. But for Takahashi Juri, I think that was so impressive that it kind of showed her. I think if it was, I mean, this right here, this performance right here, is what made her become one of the main regulars of the show and pretty much got her into the finals. She didn't get to make Eyes 1, but it worked out. I think she had a good friendship with Kwon Yoon Bi and the others. Interesting that her members from Rocket Punch were some of them, I think a member or two were on the other team, her competitors. So they were battling it out for this song. But yes, AOA, they did a wonderful job. And again, Takahashi Juri, I look forward to seeing what she will be doing after Rocket Punch. I think I could see her hosting a lot of shows, especially K-pop shows. The same thing like Hondo Hitomi and Yabuki Nako have done. But I see also Takahashi Juri doing that because she became fluent in Korean, and pretty much I would like to see her, continue that. I don't know if she's going to continue with music or focus on television or just being a talent, but she has what it takes. And I really, she was one of my favorite members from AKB48 later years. I don't want to say later years, but pre 2018, especially when she was I wonder if she. I don't want to look for the video, but it was when. Let me see if I got her name right. Let's see here. It was, well, anyway, it was just a member from AKB48 who suddenly came out to say that she was getting married and she was dating a guy, which was against the the love band rules. And oh my gosh, that pissed off Juri. And she really went out there and spoke to her fans. I think she got in trouble for it, for speaking out against another member from another 48 group. But you know what? I said, you know what? This is what I love about her as a member, and again through Produce48 and seeing her. Actually, she was one of the more vocal members that got along with the Korean entertainers through the show, because of her. She was already into K-pop and learning the language. There was two of them, Meow and her, that were learning the language. So she pretty much was instrumental in helping her fellow AKB48 members during choreography, and also learning certain things, because again, when they were thrown into Produce48, the Japanese members could not communicate with the Korean members. They didn't have translators. They had to work together with their lack of understanding each other, really. And the fact that they were able to, thankfully there was certain members who were able to help communicate and work together, especially on the Korean side, who knew little Japanese, that were able to communicate. But those little things, aside from the little scandal Produce48, there were a lot of positive things that I loved about this reality show. A lot of good things. I think there were more positive that I remember from the show versus the negative, and those are the good moments and the sad moments, and also the more heartwarming moments. I think, if anything, Produce48 was really, really awesome. Again, it was sad to find out about the allegations, and also what may have transpired. But the thing is, it did make sense. But we'll talk about that some other day. But I just have to say, with this video, I had to say that this was a big standout video for everybody that's in this this lineup right here. But for Takahashi Juri, I think that that really highlighted her as one of the main Japanese competitors for AKB48. Mako was cool and all. She's very popular in Japan as AKB48, but when it came to this show, she was pretty much following Juri's lead, and because they were best friends at the time, and pretty much I think it worked out for her. But there's only so much you can do, especially when they were separated, because Juri started hanging out with the members who started to get a lot of camera time, and Mako was more or less moved to more of the dancing competitions. But yeah, this was really cool. But Jo Yuri, I think she really did a wonderful job. From coming from idol school and not making Fromis 9, and then just becoming just showcasing her vocals, and she continues with that today as a solo artist, and I absolutely love her as a solo artist. And also when she was a member of IZ*ONE, incredible. And again, Sihyun, just really when she debuted with Everglow, it was great to see her to see her at all, to do well in the show, because I know in Produce48 she kind of had to handle a lot of slack, but for the most part I like how she carried herself. And also when she was hosting that music show and she wanted to join IZ*ONE when they were performing after they won an award, I just remember that sticks to my head back then. But yeah, this was I watched this video thinking about Takahashi Juri, and I wish her the best. And yeah, let's continue to wish Takahashi all the best. Good vibes, send her good vibes, and pretty much that's it. I'll see you later. Wink wink.